Hello and welcome to the October edition of Today from the Heart. I'm Izzy.
Jinx! And we're broadcasting from the David J. Bloom Broadcast Suite.
We're so excited to be your anchors this year and show you the great pieces in this month's episode. You might see this freshman in the halls, but I bet you don't know about her secret talent.
Hi, my name is Daphne and I'm a freshman. I've been playing soccer since I was 4, and then I started playing on a travel team when I was in 3rd grade. I'm one of the goalies on the varsity soccer team. Sometimes the shots are very hard from the seniors. It's sort of scary, but I like it. I've been doing magic for 3 years. I started learning it just because learning how to shuffle decks of cards, and I looked up online what else I could do with cards, and magic tricks was the answer. And I learn magic tricks on YouTube, and I learn tricks from books, and sometimes I make them up. Again, go ahead, pick any card you want. Okay. Yep. And we'll put it back. Right there. So now there are many ways to shuffle a deck of cards. We could shuffle like this. It's probably the standard way of shuffling, or you could shuffle like this. But one of the most interesting ways to shuffle a deck of cards is like this, flipping over about every 5 cards in the deck. So at the end of the shuffle, not only will I not know where your card is or what your card is, but I will not know if it is face up or if it is face down. So let me show you that. We have cards face up to face down, cards face down to face up, and even some cards face down to face down. But if I snap my fingers, all of that reverses. And all the cards, every single card in the deck is back to face, well, this one right there. Every other single card is facing the right direction, but you picked a card.
Yep.
And that card right there. This is the Ace of Diamonds, right? Could you hold out your hand like this and you just hold? Okay, so what card, without looking, do you know what card you're holding?
Yeah.
What is it?
Ace of Diamonds.
Right, I'll show it to you just so you know. Ace of Diamonds, hold it just like that. Now it's gonna get more confusing because this is the Ace of Hearts.
Ace of Hearts.
So we got the Ace of Hearts on the top. So which one's on the top without
Ace
looking?
of Hearts.
And which one's on the bottom?
Ace of Diamonds.
Look, I'll show you that. So we got the Ace of Diamonds, and I'll switch them. So which one's on the top?
Ace of Diamonds.
And which one's on the bottom?
Ace of Hearts.
Look, and look, I'll switch them one more time, just like that. Do you think I switched them?
Nope.
You don't think I switched them?
Nope.
Okay, well then which card's on the top?
Ace of Diamonds.
And which one's on the bottom?
Ace of Hearts.
Okay, flip them over.
What? Wait, what?
Wow, that was magical. Thanks, Avery and Grace.
Now it's time to meet our seniors who have walked the halls since the early 2000s.
There's 32 girls in the grade in total from kindergarten, and there's still 21 lifers here, which is
crazy.
a ridiculous amount of lifers.
When I first came to Sacred Heart, I was like really shy.
Oh yeah. Gabby was the shadow in a play.
Oh yeah, in the 4th grade play, we had to participate, so I was the shadow, and I wore like all black and a mask, so no
She
one
just
could see
ran
me.
across the stage.
There were a lot of other girls named Elizabeth who only went by Elizabeth, so I was Elizabeth H. up until that fateful day in 2nd grade where I became Gertie because of her.
I'm wiser. I'm smarter. Definitely smarter. Have to be smarter. You know, it's been a while.
How I changed is I feel like I now have an identity and a name, because when I was in lower school I was just called Caroline because no one knew my name.
So when Grace Berber brought her bunny to school and she kept it in her locker, and at snack time she was like, I'm getting celery for my bunny in my locker, and we were like, we all went to her locker, and like we didn't know she was serious, and we go to her locker and she has her backpack like hanging up, and there's literally a bunny inside of it.
I think also like being in the same grade as people for these many years, like you just become so close with your grade, and I think like we've done a good job of like finding people that like support us and like finding a really good friend group, and yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Sacred Heart has helped me to be less shy and more outgoing and confident.
And I don't know, I just feel like our grade is really closely connected, and that's just so special.
Thanks for watching this special from Today from the Heart.
Whoa, they've been here for a long time. Thanks, Morgan and Annie.
As we're getting ready for the father-daughter dance, let's meet the man behind the Dadrigals.
I'm Alexander Constantine. I'm the director of the Dadrigals. I think watching the dads coming together and seeing how they are a little uncomfortable about singing in front of each other initially, and then they start warming up and getting more confident, and I think that becomes the biggest challenge for them, but I also enjoy the process so much. I take songs that are basically well known and I modify them to fit the lives of the girls and then their fathers and their families, so to speak.
You're just a singer. You need no sympathy because it's easy.
I love it. I mean, I think it's really such a charge for them to be out there and to become rock stars for a day and to have the opportunity to sing for their daughters. The reaction of the girls, I always love seeing the girls react when they first see their dads up there on the risers. They're so tickled and excited about the show. I think they're great. I think so far they've been really putting their nose to the grind and they know that they're under a tighter time frame than most years. I think the girls are going to be pretty excited about what they see. In addition to the singing, the dads also do some skits, which are always fun to watch. So I think they're going to have a good time. I think it's a wonderful tradition that Sacred Heart continues to involve the dads and create this opportunity for the girls to enjoy some fun entertainment.
We can't wait to see them performing this weekend. Thanks, Ava and Leah.
Now, let's get an inside look into the ceramics class.
I am Marnie McLaughlin. This year we've offered a new class in ceramics.
I chose to take ceramics because it seems like a really cool and creative course. I've been in a few different art classes and electives here at Sacred Heart.
And here's a beautiful example. This is Jillian Galvin's pot, and she's basically made this by stacking long coils of clay in a spiral and then shaping them into a vessel.
I wasn't the best when I worked with clay, but I thought it was really fun and I thought it would be a great opportunity to learn how to do it better, and it seemed like a really relaxing course to take, and so far it's been really fun.
First is pinch and coil. So this, you can make both sculptural work as well as functional pottery with the pinch and coil method. And the second fundamental technique is working with slabs. So slabs are long sheets, big sheets of clay. You can roll it out with a rolling pin. And then finally, the wheel is another ceramic technology that's really important, and students are, to use the wheel you need to know how to get the ball of clay centered on the wheel, and that's a very challenging process. It takes a lot of practice.
I made a cow and so we could kind of use different spiral and coil designs on top of that.
My favorite aspect of working in clay is just how malleable it is and how versatile it is, how many things you can do with it.
It doesn't matter if you mess up. We have a fail bucket that you just put anything that doesn't work out in, and it's really no pressure of messing up, or if you do something wrong, you work with it until you can't work with it anymore, and then you throw it out and start over. I really enjoy the class, and it's very good for beginners. Mrs. McLaughlin is so patient and is a really good teacher, so I would definitely recommend it.
We'd love for more interest in the class. Come check us out in the ceramics room.
Thanks, Paige and Erin. Hey, Isabel, why can you never trust an artist?
Why?
Because they always try and frame you.
You might have heard about the new members of the athletic department. Let's get to know them better.
My name is Allie Messenger. I'm an Assistant Athletic Director of Operations and Leadership Programming here.
My name is Christina Colliff. I am the Head Athletic Trainer and 10th grade health teacher.
I'm originally from Mendham, New Jersey, so not too far from here. I then went to college at the University of North Carolina, which was an incredible experience, just being able to go down south and getting a different culture.
After that, I went to the U.S. Naval Academy, which was again a totally different culture, and had an unbelievable experience learning from the military side of things and getting to know just a lot of incredible people doing a lot of amazing things.
So before Sacred Heart, I actually worked as an athletic trainer in Westchester for 10 years. My favorite part about being an athletic trainer is watching the growth from across the grades. So when freshmen come in and they're super new and they don't really understand the sport, and then they grow into their bodies and they grow into their role as a freshman.
I think the most exciting part about my job is I've been able to gain a lot of tremendous experience, winning championships. I get super excited about being able to use all of the knowledge that I have learned. Being able to give them that knowledge at a much younger age, I think, is really exciting.
We can't wait to see them in action.
Thanks, Ella and Caitlin.
Let's have some fun with this Halloween Hall Pass.
Trick or treat, feeling kinda creepy. No one ever gonna sleep till we make them all scream. Hit the lights, see that look in their eye. Gonna give them a fright, counting down to midnight.
Party City thoughts.
Like, out of 10? To be honest, it's always, okay, out of 10, like a 7.5.
Oh. I was going to be a 5, but okay.
Yeah, they have like cool stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
In the middle of the night, when they turn off the lights.
Happy Halloween!
Yo, I'm dead!
You don't need a mask, already a clown.
There's 2 floors, bro! So Leanna, I think I have to rate Spirit Halloween 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, easily.
The people are nice. Shout out Dom.
Yeah, shout out Dom.
Yeah, shout out Dom. He spent 3 hours setting up this place, so check it out.
Yeah, Party City was.
Party City was. This is where it's at. This is where it's at. I would definitely be coming back.
Peace.
Thanks, Izzy and Leah. Hey, Izzy, what room does a ghost not need?
What room?
A living room.
Well, that's a wrap. From our heart to yours, thank you for watching Today from the Heart.